Hey, everybody. It's a celebration over here. Welcome to Morel's Man Cave, where we keep the party going. Today, I got a very interesting topic for each and every one of you all. My question is what type of person should you be attracted to, but you're not? It's a pretty broad question, but let's be honest. It's like, let's say you're a man. This is a man's point of view. And a man be like, oh, man, I don't like women with big feet. So all women with big feet, he would exclude from his list. Let's just say hypothetically, he saw her out and about, and she had on a dress with some heels, and he saw her feet, and she had hypothetically she has some corns in her feet. Oh hell no! I will never date a woman who has corns in her feet. She has bad feet. But in reality, she might be the best woman for him. She might be very feminine. She might be the best mother of his kids. She might be so many other things. But just because he said, you know what, I don't like it for her feet, I'm not going to date her. And that's a huge problem we have in America. But guess what? Sometimes it just is what it is. Um, so feet can definitely be a big one. Write the comments down in the write in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about this. Also, let's talk about this. For some men, they would never date a big woman. If she's what's it? This says if she's not 280, she ain't no lady. Those women, for a lot of men, may not even be on their radar to date. But in reality, who knows? She might be the best woman possible. The moral of this story is that we as people, male and female, are eliminating a whole bunch of people due to a certain piece. But what we don't know is they can actually be the best person for us. Now, I'll see the title of this video again. Excuse me. What type of person should you be attracted to, but or not? So far, I gave two examples. One example is a woman with bad feet, for whatever reason that may be. And for some men, will be big women. Let's go with another one. For some men, depending on who he is, he might not like a woman with stretch marks. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of women, unfortunately, are going to disqualify now, it could be stretch marks on the belly. For some women, there could be stretch marks on the arms, or maybe even the elbow type region, so forth, so on. Everybody has a preference. Let's go with another topic right fast. Weave, hair extensions, what do you call it thing? The gluing on of the hair. Some men, oh, I'll say a lot of men, but then again, what do I know? I'm just a man who giving my opinion. When you start putting glue on your head and you guys just see the glue, that's automatically not attracted to them. Weave, if in 365 days in a calendar year, a woman is wearing weave hair extensions and a man never sees her natural hair, unfortunately, women, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that may disqualify you from a lot of men who should be attracted to you, but they're not. Let's go with another one this is from a man's point of view. Super successful women. What do I mean by this? She's consistently talking about, oh, I'm a PhD. I have a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree in underwater basket weaving. It's irrelevant what the degree is in, but she's just bragging so much about her degree. And depending on who she is, she might be $80,000 in student loan debt. So it's like, that's great that you have a degree, but are you feminine? Are you the type of person, from a man's point of view, that a man should date? And unfortunately, a lot of men should be attracted to a woman who has a lot of success on the successful side, but due to her degrees, it just really doesn't move the needle. And also, a high earning woman. I'm gonna say high earning because the average salary for people, depending on the age, but it's usually around the 40 range. It's probably between $50,000 to $60,000 on average. So let's say this woman's in her 40s or 50s and she's making hypothetically $80,000, $90,000. I understand to most people that might sound like a lot of money. However, due to the national average, it's actually above average. So she's making 80,000, 90,000 a year. But guess what? Here's the bad part. She wants her partner to be either at her level or above her level. And unfortunately, that's not how things work. And like to break down on as far as the age group and how hard it is for these people to achieve to be above average financially. Um, for some people, what they should be attracted to, but are not, is anything out now. I'm just speaking from a African American point of view. A lot of people should be attracted to anything outside of the black race, but they're not. Here's why I say this. Just because you are a certain color, now this could be white, Puerto Rican, Asian, your own kind, absolutely. But the fact of the matter is, if you go outside of your race, who knows? It might be the better thing for you. I don't knock it at all. Whatever you choose to do, all I'm doing on this podcast / show is I'm just opening up the conversation to what you should be attracted to, but unfortunately, you're not. Let's go from a woman's point of view here for a quick second. Now, as a woman, what you should be, but you're not. Let me give you an example. A lot of women should be attracted to men with dreads, but they're not. For someone like, oh my God, to be clean cut, maybe clean shaven. I don't like beards, so forth, one. But who knows? Maybe that man who has those dreads is an outstanding father, is a great provider, a great protector. He is the best man possible, but just due to his dreadlocks or his cornrows or whatever it may have been, he's automatically disqualified. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I'm only bringing up a topic of what it should be, but unfortunately, it's not. This goes for actually both genders, male and females. Tattoos in certain locations. If a person has a tattoo on the neck, for example, for many cases, male or female, they disqualify that person automatically. My personal opinion is up to you. It's irrelevant. My personal opinions is this podcast / show is all about just having the conversation. Who's right? Who's wrong? Who knows? But I've known fire on one tattoo on the neck, all about disqualified, and vice versa for women. Some women won't. If you do not have tattoos, it's an automatic disqualifier. My point of this, or a great mother, the person's feminine, masculine, a great provider, a great protector, whatever the words may have been. When it comes to bad teeth, crazy enough, if you go to a dentist, that can actually be fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't make the rules. I'm just reporting them. For a lot of people, male and for female, having bad teeth is an automatic disqualifier. But should it be? Because it's one of those things that can actually be fixed. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Let's go with another one. For male or for female, a big belly. From a woman to a man's point of view, it's not disqualifying depending on how big the belly is. I don't make up the rules. Some women like a fluffy man. Some women like an athletic man. For a man to woman's point of view, if she has a belly at all, or what they call it, a fupa. If she has a fupa, that's an automatic disqualifier. Someone want their woman to be athletically fit in the gym. But my question is if she has a fupa, she's a little heavy, whatever it may have been, she might be the best thing smoking for you. But guess what? You won't even give her a chance. That might be a problem. From a woman to a man's point of view, short men, the short kings. Ladies and gentlemen, I broke this down in the previous video. Let me do it right fast just because I need you guys to see this. Because I think this is such a topic that needs to be discussed, and I think women really understand what they're saying. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, there are only 6% of men that are over 6 feet tall. So, with me saying that, all I'm saying is this, is that short kings need to be back in style. Or they already are in style, but the women will never say it out loud. If you ask a random woman, hey, if you can describe your dream man to me, what's she going to say? It's an in general statement. So get out your feelings for a second, ladies. I want a man, in general, who is taller than me, preferably 6 feet tall, preferably makes 100,000 a year, preferably is a good leader, a good provider, a good father, so forth and so on. I just showed you the numbers. Only 14.5% of men are over 6 feet tall. So what does that mean, ladies? The short kings are doing pretty good. Well, I can't say they're doing pretty good. That's all you got to pick from. There's not enough tall men to go around. And my last comment to this video is bad hygiene. I know it sounds crazy. You should be attracted to people with a bad hygiene, but you're not. I get it, bad hygiene. Believe it or not, a bar soap can clean anything. Okay, let me rephrase. I think about that for a second. Yeah, you're right. Bad hygiene is crazy, but a bar soap, some time and effort can make this person better. I don't recommend it, but with that being said, though, the whole point of this conversation is things that you should be attracted to, but you're not. Let me throw in one thing. Let me flip the question right fast in a small way. What type of person are you attracted to, but you should not be? From a man's point of view, I'm an older man. I'm 47 years old, and a lot of men, not all, but a lot of men think like I do. We're attracted to younger women. What I mean by younger women, I'm talking about like the 20s. I'm 47 years old, so I see a 25-year-old woman who looks very attractive, so forth. Oh my God, she's attractive. But in my head, I know I should never even approach her, which I don't. But my point is that a person that you are attracted to, but you shouldn't be. Also, from a man's point of view, a lot of men are attracted to big booties. We shouldn't be, but we are. I mean, it just is what it is. And also, from a man's point of view, it's thick thighs. I mean, it is what it is. From a woman's point of view, what they're attracted to is a man with money. Should they be? Not necessarily, but at the same time, we all understand. Ladies and gentlemen, in this stream, like, subscribe to the channel, comment in it. I want to have the discussion. I mean, I think we're going to have a great time on this channel. Then again, I'm your host, Merrell. Welcome to the Man Cave.